Yeah, you're right. It was internalized misogyny that made women want to stay at home and care for their children instead of taking on men's responsibilities. And never mind the fact that for poor women, there never was an option to stay at home. They had to work to survive. But really, men had it so good at the beginning of the 1900s. They could work 7 days a week, 10 hours a day, in amazing sanitary conditions, and they got drafted. Amazing opportunities, really.
Men's world, so to speak, pussy you sour. Never giving credit where it's due, cause you don't like pussy in power. Venom.
You need to leave!
I mean a beatsy bruiser. Dang, lil' mama, you is such a loser. Okay, you is such a loser. Dang, lil' mama, you is such a loser.
If you still think that the entertainment industry is not trying to indoctrinate your kids, take a look at this clip from Disney Plus's new show, Diary of a Future President.
Let's run through why can't feminism happen already.
Some would say I have it all. An orange grove and a family. But they don't know what I really crave is sweet equality.
And it doesn't stop there. The female characters in the show replace words like hero and history with shiro and herstory. And it's no longer, oh my god, they say, oh my goddess. This goes to show that the forefront of the cultural battle we're experiencing right now is actually children, and there's an entire group of people that is willing to indoctrinate them through children's programming, teaching young women that they are oppressed and living in a patriarchy where they cannot be successful.
You know, some women get pissed off that I do men's rights videos, but let me fucking tell you why. I'm not going to say who this person is, but someone very, very, very close to me. His wife just told him last night that she was leaving him. Now, this guy is the best guy. He would give the shirt off his back to anyone. He's always been the primary parent to their daughter so that she could do whatever she wanted to do. He gave her the absolute world. Whereas they've been together for 9 years and his family knows nothing about this woman. It's the most one-sided relationship I've ever seen in my life. And now she's leaving with absolutely no explanation other than to gaslight him into thinking that he didn't do enough. When in reality, she used him to build her confidence back up and then left. I saw him yesterday and I didn't know that person. He's so broken. And that is why I fight for men's rights. Tell me that men aren't abused.
There's some men that complain or dismiss these women who speak out against feminism for whatever reason, be it. They're looking for attention, they're desperate, etc. And sure, those may be true, but who cares? It's the message that's important, not the messenger. Yes, maybe some of these women truly care about these issues because they see the injustice in this world or have sons, brothers, and fathers that can be negatively affected by feminism and gynocentric dictatorship. Would you rather have them say nothing instead and act like society isn't falling apart? The woman talking about her guy friend who got shafted could have stepped in sooner, but at least she's speaking out, so more men are aware that being a captain save-a-hoe won't make people see them as a hero, but a fool or a simp. So please, if you come across content of women speaking out against feminism, as much as it can be coming from a bad place, it's promoting something positive, so like it, comment words of encouragement, not simp to help turn the tide.
Girls with no fathers in the home have lower self-esteem. Okay, fine, that sucks, but also women with low self-esteem are more promiscuous. No father families more likely to be victims of abuse, especially with single mothers. The more opportunities a child has to interact with the biological father, the less likely they are to commit a crime or have contact with the juvenile justice system. Okay, another way to say that is men and women who are incarcerated, the population of the prisons mostly encompass fatherless homes. Now, here's something that no one else has mentioned, which I think is cool, and I don't really say this eloquently. If a man and wife raise a child, they're less likely to end up in jail, but they have the same statistical chance as children raised by just their father. So if we want to keep children, adults, out of prison, mother, father, or just father. Well, we don't want to hear just father, so let's try to keep the families intact. I think that just seems better.
This must be hard. especially for a feminist to hear that children raised by single dads not just do way better than single moms, but almost just as good as a two-parent household. So when feminists claim they can replace men, it's proven a feminist can be replaced by nothing and society is better off. The studies about single fathers versus single mothers also prove that girls from a single mother's home are more likely to become sluts. Every man can think of an easy lay or a hoe as a female with daddy issues, most notably the lack of a daddy. Top-rated comment with over 5,000 likes said, "The system needs to stop rewarding single mothers." The gynocentric system is built on single mothers and the broken home, otherwise it would lose its power. As a former single dad, I thank you. That was a rough spot in my life, raising two young girls alone. I got looks, constantly challenged, treated like crap at school functions, but I didn't back down. I butted back, kicked hard, and aged horribly. But I now have two girls who are a part of society that are strong, hardworking, and have healthy relationships. Single dads aren't single by choice. They're forced to be single, yet they're not begging for donations or crying a pity party while claiming they're independent. They do what's needed to raise the kids. Sadly, it sounds like you raised somewhat modern women, but they're in healthy relationships, which is better than daughters from most single mom homes, who end up pregnant already by a felon wanted in another state or do OnlyFans. We as a culture need to start giving the single moms the bad looks, like feminists do to single dads. A cop commented, "Worked for the Cleveland Police Department 27 years and being raised by a single mother is a common denominator for men in jail or prison." How ironic that the majority of toxic men that they complain about are the ones that feminists themselves raise. That's why there's a reason why there's no successful feminist society.
So my other brother Ben has a construction company, and last week I think it rained like all day on Tuesday or something like that. Point is, so I called him up and I was like, "Hey, do you have any work for me? Like, I kind of feel like working." And he was like, "Yeah, you can help with," I think it was like free floating flooring. Either way, I was helping with flooring like all day. So you're like hunched over and like you're getting up and down. My back was killing me, and like by the end of the day, my knees were like cracking. And the day just drug on so much. And it just like made me so appreciative of men, because like there are so many females that are just like, "Oh, I'm a grown independent woman, I don't need no man." And it's like, for me, like I joke about all the time because I am independent, I pay all my own bills, I take care of myself, etc. But like guys are so underrated today, I feel like, and it's just sad because they are freaking awesome. So like I really appreciate guys and just all the hard work and stuff that they can do that females just can't.
The only time modern women actually do real labor-intensive work is when they have to do community service for a DUI. Other than that, they don't know what it means to make a real honest buck. Especially today, where they can sell their soul by spreading their legs on the internet and make hundreds of thousands of dollars just for existing. So of course, they're gonna look down on the blue-collar workers or the manual laborers which society is built on. It's no wonder why this lady in the video, despite claiming to be independent, has a newfound respect for men after she laid down wooden floors. Sadly, men, instead of praising what she said, are leaving simp comments. One guy commented, "That's not completely true. I'm 21 and male. I'm pretty healthy and I don't think I could make it in landscaping at all." Even men don't want to do this type of work. That's why it's usually part of their career or success journey to start at the bottom and build a better future. A man commented, "I did some plumbing, electrical, drywall, etc. in the house when I was married. I don't think she appreciated me, but expected me to do those things." The key word was, as in past tense. If a woman doesn't even say thank you for opening the door for her, she's getting kicked to the curb. Another guy commented, "I had to show this to my girlfriend so she can understand and believe, because she doesn't think I work hard. By the way, she can't even lift 20 pounds. That's the wrong girlfriend then. And the way for her to understand is by giving her an ultimatum. Either do the hard work for one day or leave. Because she's going to be looking for someone with a higher status job or a harder perceived job." The TikTok poster wrote, "Ready for the feminist comments, #men, hard work, for you, appreciation post, feminist, not a feminist, do pack son?" But no feminists showed up in the comment section to debate the issue. They were oddly quiet about this. Why is that? Why aren't they fighting for more women to become sewage cleaners? Thought they wanted to break the glass ceilings.
Let me ask you a question. What would our world look like without sons? brothers, fathers, husbands, and uncles. It has taken raising sons for me to realize how toxic society can be towards men. Oh, the good ones are taken. The future is female, or men need to behave, are constantly tossed around, cloaked in feminism or equality. But why is this okay? Simply being female doesn't make you better than a man. Men do not deserve to bear the brunt of another man's actions, any more than a female. Men do not deserve to be judged by their gender, just like women. The future is female doesn't even make any sense. I'm blessed to have had quite a few good ones in my life, role models I know my sons will learn from, but that's not to say I haven't known a few bad apples. I just don't allow those experiences to define half of the human race. If you think along the lines of men need to behave, the future is female, or the good ones are taken, maybe ask yourself why you deserve one of the good ones when you make no room for positive masculinity.
Those feminists who love to say the future is female, why not go find an island and build an all-female society or a female-led society from the ground up? But you can't take the Sims with you, as you gotta be strong and independent. Besides, it's not like you're gonna screw them anyway. We can give you Cuba, where there's plenty of resources to build a society. Let's see how you do in 100 years. One commenter said, "Why you make no room for positive masculinity?" Wow, that is powerful. Thank you. Yes, there are bad apples everywhere, including W men. Because positive masculinity, or simply masculinity, has standards and demands order in the household. You wouldn't put up with these feminists going out on girls' night or to dressing like a stripper in public. They're complaining where's the good men but don't seem to notice. Good men are around good people and good things, so because good men aren't around them, they need to connect the dots, which means by process of elimination, they themselves aren't good. If every male interaction these feminists have is negative, maybe it's not the men but them with the issues. The good ones are normally the ones taken advantage of. That's why the red pill, manosphere, MGTOW passport movement is so important, to stop good men from doing good things for modern women as a whole. Someone made a great point. How blind do you have to be, and how much empathy do you lack when it takes for something to directly affect your loved ones before you see injustice? These feminists raising sons are the ones that are going to have the biggest regret in life when their sons get ensnared by their own feminist ideology traps. At the very least, they're most likely to raise simps who will get taken advantage of. They will most likely die incels while the sons of toxic masculine men will reproduce, and the feminists as a whole will cut themselves out of the whole gene pool, thus raising the average IQ above room temperature. No empathy for someone who only realizes the truth once it's slapped them in the face. Good luck raising your sons.
This right here is what the modern day feminism has done to the family unit. This feminist movement has completely destroyed the value of a beautiful woman. We're in a world where when men call women beautiful, they're called simps. When a woman actually speaks truth and has half a brain, she's called a pick-me. It's just what a time to be alive. You know, it used to be all the good ones are taken, but now it is all the good ones are single at home and not playing the game anymore. Marriage used to be a covenant made before God, a unity between two people becoming one person. And now it's just a business contract. It's a way to step up in the world. And there's too many women out here, beautiful women, and the prettier we are, the more feminist they seem to be. But a lot of men don't even want to take the time to get to know a beautiful woman. They won't even approach her because they think that she's going to be a stuck-up biatch, you know? Too many women out here have used men as a meal ticket and using men for their money and their status. And those same women also want to be treated like queens. And a man will call her beautiful, and she'll be like, you know, that entitled feminist attitude of, yeah, well, of course I am. It's disgusting. And those types of women don't deserve to be treated like queens. They deserve to be treated like peasants because they're out there just using people. There's men out here that are just using women to get what they want, and then they discard them. They go on social media, they go on dating websites, and they just use them like they're toys. And so women, we have our walls built up so high that God himself can't get over them. And our modern day culture has, at least in the Western culture in the States, I don't know what's happening in other countries, but here in America, you know, we've completely forgotten what marriage is all about and what a beautiful woman can bring, the value of having a woman behind you and supporting you and loving you, because all these too many women are out here breathing in this toxicity on social media. And if I'm the only person that's bringing in a different perspective, if I'm the only person today that can snap you back into reality, then all of this will be worth it. But I'm just making these videos to bring a different perspective, because there's just this ocean of toxicities, of misinformation swimming around, and self-entitlement. We're in a time of this narcissistic attitude. We all have it. It's just like, it's all about me and what makes me happy, and me. And however, that's good. It's good to care about yourself and love yourself and take care of yourself and self-love and all that stuff. You know, that's very important. But at the same time, we can't sit there and hate men. You know, being a white male in 2023, God bless them, man. They can't win. And the irony of all this coming from somebody with a website, you know, people have already tried to discredit my voice because I have a website, but I don't know, we'll get there another day. I don't hold my value in my sex appeal and my body. That's just, this is my vessel and this is what I occupy, but, and it makes me some money, so that's cool. But I don't know, I don't think I'm that great. I think I'm like a 6, a solid 7 on a good day, but what am I talking about? Anyway, yeah, the irony of this coming from all of this stuff, marriage stuff, coming from someone like me is really funny. But I think I have a valuable perspective and a good hold of reality. So yeah, if I'm just the only person today telling you something different, then so be it. But if you're married and you're here on my page, I just encourage you to protect that. And you've got something special, and protect it, because this modern day is trying to destroy the families. And it's more lucrative for our society to divorce and to break up families. So just keep that in mind and protect what you have. If you're single and you're on my page, stay strong, stay healthy, and don't be, protect your heart, and don't let just anybody break your heart, because you got to save that for someone special. I got to believe, I can't lose hope, and I have to believe that there is a man out there, and I pray for him daily. But if there's got to be a man out there that thinks the way that I do and holds value in marriage the way that I do. If I think it, then I know it's out there. And people will tell me like, oh, good luck, you're looking for perfection. Ain't nobody looking for perfection out here, but if the shoe fits, I'll wear it. But I'm looking for somebody with the same morals and values as me. And unfortunately, it used to be a good thing, but unfortunately I was raised on very traditional old school values. I come from a Southern Baptist family, so I just don't really fit in around here. I don't know. Anyway, I could talk about this for days and days, and so I just got to wrap it up here. But I just want to encourage you, you know, protect your heart. Everything we do flows from it. And if you're married out there, just protect what you have. Protect your love, because there are people out here that want to destroy it. Misery loves company, huh? Anyway, stay healthy out there.
She said everything that one could say. Although it sounds like she has an OnlyFans, and at the same time she claims to be traditional and want a traditional godly man. Good luck to her on that. I could see some 50-year-old man who already had kids, a divorce, and vasectomy making her a trophy girlfriend. The main point I'm trying to make is, who cares where the anti-feminism comes from, as long as it's being made. As always, I wish you tremendous success. Now it's your turn. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember that if you leave the best comment, you'll get $5. Thank you so much for watching. If you found value in this video, hit the like and subscribe buttons, ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future uploads, drop a comment, and share it. See you in the next video. Till next time.